Other than proper training, there are three main things that have the biggest impact when it comes to building muscle and dropping fat: getting enough sleep, managing stress, and eating enough protein. And although getting perfect sleep and minimizing stress are not always things that are within your control, one thing you do control and still has a huge impact is protein intake. Overall, not getting enough protein will always translate into more hunger, more body fat, and less muscle, even if you're following the most brilliant designed workout plan, and that's just fact. Now, you might think that that's not you, and just because you have 2 eggs for breakfast every day or a steak for dinner, you're doing okay, but here's the reality. Most men, like most busy dads who first join our online coaching program, think that until we show them what enough protein looks like, and they realize that they're not even halfway there. For example, if you weigh somewhere around 83 kilos or 183 pounds, this is just one example of what getting enough protein looks like during a whole day. Now, you can look at all of that and feel overwhelmed with how much more you should be upping your protein game, or if you want to be a more glass half full kind of guy, maybe trying to lose fat, let's say, for example, and build muscle, and realize that you can actually eat all that, feel full as and still be in a huge caloric deficit with about 1,000 more calories to spare on quality carbs and fats of your choice. The truth is that for most busy guys in the beginning, figuring out how to get all your protein in is not easy. Rather, it is a very intentional pursuit that requires effort and planning. But because it can move the needle so much when it comes to your strength and body composition goals, it is one of the first problems that we try to help busy dads with once they join our online coaching program, the Dadbod Demolition Project. After all, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it, and everyone with at least a decent workout plan would be twice as muscular and twice as lean. That being said, although different things work for different people, there are 3 basic strategies that anyone can get started with, which I'll be sharing with you today. Night hours are the biggest part of your day that you go without eating, and this is why having a decent amount of protein during your first meal is crucial. Again, we're not talking about just throwing a single egg or 2 on some toast here. Rather, we're looking at front-loading your day with 40 to 70 grams of quality protein, aiming for that higher end if, like me, you like to train fasted. Personally, my first go-to meal these days, again after working out fasted in the morning, are 400 grams of 2% fat Greek yogurt with 1 scoop of strawberry whey protein. This meal takes me 2 minutes to prepare, and it tastes pretty damn good, to the point that I always feel as if I'm eating dessert for breakfast. In total, this meal provides me with 62 grams of protein in less than 410 calories, while keeping me full for at least another 4 to 5 hours. If I had to summarize the top benefits of front-loading your day with enough protein, these would be: number 1, kickstarting your metabolism, which helps you burn more calories throughout the day. Number 2, priming your body for muscle growth and faster recovery. And number 3, helping your body stay full longer, making it easier to avoid snacking throughout the day, which is one of the most problematic habits that derails most busy guys' fat loss goals. In other words, protein basically becomes a secret super weapon when it comes to boosting your nutritional willpower. By the way, if you're tired with your Dadbod situation, but you're also willing to put in some hard work first in order to learn how to put your fitness eventually on autopilot, then you might be interested in our online program, the Dadbod Demolition Project. So if you want to make a change fast, fill in the application below. We can plan a free consultation call and see if we're a good fit for each other in order to get you started. One of the best ways, if not the best way, to get lean and prioritize protein intake is intermittent carb fasting. As explained in the previous video, intermittent carb fasting is a method that we use to help our trainees lean down by focusing mainly on protein and some healthy fats during the day while saving your carbs for dinner. ICF reduces decision fatigue by narrowing down your nutritional choices and helping you capitalize on protein, especially once we help you automate a personal menu that works for you. In simple words, when all you can eat is protein and some healthy fats, hitting your protein requirements becomes a lot more effortless. Although it does make sense to make as much meal prepping as possible on Sundays, at least that's what I like to do most of the times, there are definitely Sundays when you just want to kick back and not spend half of your one relaxed day of the week in the kitchen. When that is the case, I only focus on meal prepping my week's protein, since if you're smart about it, it doesn't have to cost you more than 20 minutes and it still simplifies your nutrition immensely. My favorite protein hack in this situation, and what I like to recommend to all of our trainees, are grilled meat patties. Meal patties are the perfect option if you're short on time, but you still want to fuel your body with quality protein, since they require zero prep other than throwing them on a grill or a big grill pan, flipping them once, and 15 minutes later, you're basically done. Ideally, you want to find a good local butcher who can provide you with high quality patties with no added fillers, and in terms of options, basically pick whatever rocks your taste buds. Once you're done, store your patties in Tupperware, and during the rest of the week, all you have to do is simply take one or two of these out, throw them in the microwave, warm them up, throw them on your plate, and there you go. For most guys, this will probably double or even triple your protein intake. Personally, I also like to microwave a few cherry tomatoes. This makes them softer and sweeter. I'm gonna throw also some low-calorie mustard on the side, and there you go. I have my second meal of the day in less than 3 minutes. These are just some of our strategies. Another bonus one just off the top of my head is what Coach John calls more of the same, meaning instead of, let's say, 200 grams of yogurt, you can have 300 or 400. Instead of 2 turkey patties, you can have 3. Instead of 1 steak, you can have 2. Instead of 3 eggs, you can have 4 or 5, or just add a few extra egg whites, and so forth. Again, although getting all your protein in the beginning seems challenging, eventually you can learn to put this on autopilot, which is what we help our trainees do. So if you're a busy dad, again, looking to build muscle without joining the gym, if you want to get your diet in order, to drop fat and improve your overall health, all that incorporated in a realistic plan that respects your busy dad lifestyle, then you might be interested in our online coaching program, the Dadbod Demolition Project. So if you're tired of your current situation and you want to make a change fast, fill in the application below. We can get in touch. We can have a free consultation call, see if we're a good fit for each other, and get started. That was all for today. If you have any other question, make sure you leave it below. I always do my best to get back to every single one of you. And until next time, keep on training.